Let's talk about the elephant in the room that a lot of people don't discuss. And that is things that can compromise your safety and your life during civil unrest and when SHTF happens. Let's get into it. We have people in this country within Fedzilla that are hungry to destroy this country. And we have people that are being led into this country by the tens of thousands who are hungry to destroy this country. And while as great as America is, and as great as Americans think they are, there are people out there with objectives ready to absolutely destroy and obliterate us as a nation. And there's things that compromise us on a daily basis that I'm sure most people don't even think about. Now, if you've ever been in the military, within the spec ops community, or worked with any spec ops communities, there's certain things that when you're going out on missions, you don't do. You cover any tattoos. You don't wear wedding rings. You don't have anything that identifies a vulnerability that can be used against you if you're captured as a POW. One of the most obvious symbols is a wedding ring. Now, I used to wear a wedding ring religiously, but two things with wedding rings. Number one, it easily gives away the fact that you're married. Two, the thing that I found is wearing a wedding ring actually brought on advances by single women, and I don't know what it is, but it seems to be that single women, when they see a married man, like to make improper advances at him, but they don't seem to do that if you're not wearing a wedding ring. And the other reason I stopped wearing it was because it was a dead giveaway that I obviously had a wife. And in that situation, if you were to become a captive in no matter what scenario, your captor knows that's your weak spot because you obviously have a wife that you love and you want to get back home to. So they use that against you. And in spec ops community, you're not allowed to wear wedding rings if you're married. Even taking it off, if you were to take it off when something happened, it leaves an impression and usually a tan line on your finger, which is a dead giveaway. If you're solid in your marriage to your wife or to your husband, you shouldn't need some kind of symbol to show your mutual respect and love for each other. You know you have mutual love and respect for each other, and that symbol only serves to be a downfall in a bad situation. So that's the first thing. Get rid of your wedding rings. You shouldn't be wearing jewelry at all, especially in today's climate. It makes you an easy target for people looking to do you harm, especially if you're in big cities where crime is running rampant and people can almost get away with murder without any consequences. The second item is jewelry that says, I love mom or number one dad or dad. That's a dead giveaway that you have children. That's another huge compromise because in a captive situation, your captors are going to know that you obviously have children that you love very much and that love you, and they can exploit that for their own personal gain. So you don't want any jewelry that shows those kind of symbology. Also, if you have vehicles with decals on the back showing the stick figures of mom, dad, blah, 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 bad thing. Get it off your vehicle. Or if you have, my son or daughter is an honor student at such and such school, get it off your vehicle. Don't advertise that stuff. People don't need to know that. You're proud of your son or daughter, or son and daughter, or whatever you have, and that's all that matters. No one else needs to know those personal details because it's a dead giveaway. The next one I want to talk about is tattoos. Tattoos are a bad thing to have I see tattoos of matching wedding rings, or your wife's photo, or a husband's photo on your arm, or a tattoo ring around your ring finger. These are all dead giveaways and bad things to have on your body. If you can get them lasered off, get them lasered off. Cover them somehow, so if you end up being a captive, they can't use that stuff against you. Those are huge leverage tools that attackers will use, and it's a bad thing. So anything that can identify you as having a significant other, wife, girlfriend, children, what have you, are things that you should not have, because that is going to be a big lever to use against you if you become a captive in whatever kind of situation. And with the way things are going in this country, it's not a good thing. It's not good at all. So people should take caution and take precautions and take steps to make sure that they don't become a target, and that they can use your weaknesses, which those are weaknesses, against you. Take heed. Get prepared. The shitstorm is coming. If you found this information valuable or useful, please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.